Let's try this slightly better. All right, Dotty, sit.
Where am I? I'm standing in a dog pound beside Poland's National Film Theatre. Odd neighbours, you might think. They are odd neighbours. But then, Poland is a fairly odd place. Everyone in the West has had some sort of contact with Poland through people. The plumber, of course, but the dentist, the nurse, the doctor, the builder, the waiter. But what do these people really like? What is the country they come from really like? This is what this documentary is going to try to answer. This pen here used to be over the other side. It appeared all of a sudden last year. Very nice under the trees. Nobody quite knew what it was for. And then, lo and behold, it disappears one day. It's not there anymore. Very strange. Months later, it reappears here. I can't imagine there are many national film theatres that have a dog playpen bang next to the front door. Funny thing though, why did they build it over there and then bring it over here? The art business? You've got a new gallery.
Yeah, I have a new gallery. Actually, the art business in Poland is very exciting because there is a lot of energy and a lot of things are being built and it's going fast, really fast. A lot of Polish artists are starting to be very known around the world and the attention is put on the Polish art.
So you're exporting?
We export, yes. We export and slowly Polish community is also starting to buy also contemporary art. For me, Mokotów is the best. I mean, it's why we bought, because it's one of the old areas of Warsaw. You have a lot of buildings that are pre-war buildings that give a certain charm and a feeling of history that is very important to me. It's very mixed communities, so it's also interesting. But at the same time, it is, we have to say, also a center of the intelligentsia.
But looking around here, I mean, does this really look, you who come from Brussels, does this look like a place of the intelligentsia?
No, but I mean, you know, in Warsaw you have to look positive. The thing is, it's contrast, as we said. So, for example, you look at here, okay, the facades are not renovated, you have the feeling the balcony is going to fall on your head in 5 minutes, but actually sometimes you enter the building and then you discover a superb apartment. And this is the surprise of Warsaw. So we have to be patient.
Contrast, we have the modern lamp shop, we have the lamp makers next to them.
Yeah, I mean, this is Warsaw. Warsaw, it's only this. You will have a super socio-realistic architecture and then next door super contemporary. I mean, it's a city just full of contrasts. And with the people, it's the same. You know, you have very young, super active people. You have some people living a little bit like in the old times, slowly and...
Dzień dobry. Pytanie, ile może kosztować ten
800 zł.
800. Ile długo robić? Ile czas?
2-3 tygodnie.
2-3 tygodnie. Dużo, no. Jest dobry rynek?
To znaczy, no, to nie udaje się sprzedawać na wszystkich kontynentach.
No tak.
Udało mi się je sprzedać już wszędzie, i w Nowej Zelandii, i w Australii, i w obu Amerykach. Także.
Świetnie. No.
To jest rynek specyficzny. Tutaj nie sprzedaje się wagonów, tylko sztuki.
Aha,
I to jest rękodzieło. To jest rękodzieło, które znajduje nabywców na całym świecie, wydaje mi się. W tej chwili Azjaci dużo kupują.
Dobrze.
Bursztyny robią furorę. Amber.
Tak?
Ja. To jest młoda osoba, która uczy się. Proszę bardzo. Ładna, warto sfilmować.
Here and here maybe on the walls is and on this wall.
But aren't you afraid of the competition from next door?
No. This is not competition for us.
No?
Yeah, they make completely different lamps. And now we work with foreign companies that
So do they? They sell in America, Australia.
Yeah, but you know, as when you will look at day lamps.
Yes, very nice lamps.
Very nice.
Very nice lamps.
I can assure you we have nicer.
Nicer.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah, really, and we have a very wide range. At the moment, we are making lighting in a hotel in Sweden.
Oh, very good. And you're a Polish company?
Yes, we are. Yeah, we are strictly Polish.
Strictly Polish.
Yeah.
Strictly Polish.
Yeah, and there is my boss.
That's strictly your boss. Is your strict boss?
Yeah.
Yeah. John, you've been here since 1992.
Yeah, I originally was in a study abroad program in Moscow in 1992 and decided not to go home, so I stopped in Warsaw.
Just like that.
Just like that.
Just like that.
I knew a woman and married her, and now we're very happy and have a couple kids and been here ever since.
All these funny coloured houses, all these different shapes, all these different people living here. What are your favourite areas? What are your favourites? What? If I say the square to your neighbours, this neighbourhood, what?
Well, of course, the place where I live is one of my favorites, but right next door there's a very peculiar building which is unfinished red brick, which has been waiting, I think, for stucco since probably it was built, I guess, in the 50s. And the funny thing about it is that everybody in the neighborhood always sort of talks about it, that it's going to happen next week, or that finally they're going to put stucco on that building. We've lived here, I think, for 6 years, and I heard that any number of times, but it has yet to happen.
What about that little house just in your corner, the little facade that's been painted red?
Oh, the teeny tiny one. I guess it used to be a garage where they would fix things, and the gentleman that was a mechanic there now lives there.
In a garage?
In a garage. He's converted it into an apartment of sorts. And I guess he and his wife both have quite an aesthetic sense, a sense of aesthetics. And they, when they were fixing up the house there recently, or something was being done, they were putting a new gate in. He pulled out a bucket of paint, and he painted just the facade in front of his little apartment / garage.
Capitalism, has a great role to play in motivating people, as you say. But is it something that the Poles take to naturally?
Since 1939, so let's say from 1939 to 1989, they lived in a system or systems which required them to be particularly entrepreneurial in order to survive. And I think that certainly has left people with a spirit of doing things on their own, self-reliance, and yes, an entrepreneurial spirit. Those certainly are things that are useful and help them get by in the new capitalist economy they now live in.
A city of contrasts, a little square of contrasts. What does it all add up to? The old, the new, the past, the present, and change, the future. But it's important that people abroad see this aspect of Poland, this aspect of Warsaw, because it will soon be gone, and soon this past will be lost. But what the future brings is just as intriguing. There we go, let's go and see the cinema, shall we?